Hi everyone, it's Ariel, and I'm here to show you how to use a new program created by Pearson called Tikatok, which is a program which allows your students to create a book which can be published. So the first thing that you need to do is go to your internet browser. You can use Mozilla, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, whichever program works for you. And then once it loads, you're going to type Tikato.com. And then it's going to bring you to their home screen. Okay. And it's also the leading digital publishing platform. And it incorporates Common Core. So it's very easy for you to use the Common Core standards and pick a lesson and have your students reflect by creating a book. The first thing that you do is you choose a Spark project template, which I'm going to show you, and you create the project based off of that template that you have. Then you can save and publish it, and then you can share it to everyone. So let's start from the beginning, and I'll show you how to use it. You don't have to subscribe or log in. You can, and you can purchase it for $19.99 for 1 year, but we're just going to use the try it for free version for right now. This is your story sparks, which are basically your templates that you can use in the program. The first thing that you can do is that you can specifically select a grade level, or you can just search it and see whatever comes up. But I'm going to do it specifically for second grade since that's the grade I'm teaching. So I'm going to uncheck all of these boxes. And because writing and reflecting is so important in ELA, I'm just going to select ELA. And I'm going to scroll my screen down to the bottom and hit the search button right here. Now, within the 203 selections or results that they had, they broke it down to 29 that I can use. Okay, I can start off by creating a blank book, just a blank template where I'm the creator and I can create the background and everything. We also have Today which is a journal that you can create, skits, an ABC book, My Craziest Day, Once Upon a Time. They have many templates that you can use. Okay, the one that I'm going to choose is Our Field Trip 2. So you're going to, once you find your template that you want to use, you're going to click View. And once you click View, this is your book preview. And basically it shows you all the things that you can use and the way that it's going to look. It also gives you your subject, which is ELA, and then you can incorporate science and social studies depending on the field trip that you went to. Then it shows you the project type, which is the course of field trip, and it also gives you the standards, which are right here. And then you can click this button right here to get to the standards in full text. This is very good when it comes to alignment with Common Core and seeing how everything correlates together. To view it in editor, you're just going to click this button right here, which is the next thing that you're going to do. Alright, and this is the editor version, okay? This note that pops up just reminds you not to include any personal information such as your real name, your home address, whenever you're writing this, because these can't be published. So instead of using your real name, just use I or anything like that. So you just click close or OK. And then whenever you're ready to type, you just click inside of this box right here. The text pops up, Our Field Trip 2, and you can just basically finish the sentence. I'm going to put Lynch's River Park because my students went there. And then by you can't change. The you will change, and I'll explain that in just a minute. You can always edit the title or add a picture just by clicking a space. And wherever it says add text box or add picture, that's where you will add the text box or add a picture. Whenever you finish with your title page, which is your front cover right here, you're going to click the next blue arrow. Okay. Now this is the back side of your cover. It's always a white page, so there's nothing that you can put on this page. Then next on this side is your title page, which has your title right here, and then it's going to have your name. Whenever you click your title page, it's going to pop up right here with your title page information. It says Our Field Trip 2, and if you have any codes in between, you can delete them. Lynch's River Park. And then it says the author's name will be automatically created as the author's name for the book. So we can't change it on the title page. And the adults or the teachers will be asked to provide the author's real name to be used in printed copies of the book whenever the book is purchased. Okay, so it's just giving you the guidelines of using the program as far as it comes to putting the name on the book. So as soon as you finish reading that, you can hit save. And then you're going to click to the next page. This page right here on your left is your copyright page, okay? And it's automatically added by the program, so you can't change it or remove it. Now, this is the dedication page, which you can dedicate the book to anyone. If your students were doing one just by themselves, they can dedicate it to anyone. I'm just going to dedicate it to my second grade class. I'm going to put the year. Okay. Alright. Now, once you figure out or type who you're going to dedicate your book to, then you can just click the blue arrow. Now, if you want to go back and change anything, the arrow to the left, which is blue right here where my cursor is, you can just click back, and then you can always edit it. Okay? Then you're going to click the next arrow to go to the next page. Everything is written out to you step by step. It asks you, where did you take a trip to? And of course, we know that we took a trip to Lynch's River Park. And then you have to put the date. Okay. Alright. Then you can also drag these boxes wherever you want them to go. That's the best part about this program. Anything that you put here doesn't have to stick here. You can always edit the text by the text style. For example, if I wanted to make it bigger, I can close that arrow. Okay. And then if I wanted to change the color, I can always change the color to pink or blue or whatever I wanted to change the color to. I can make it white. Okay. As long as you're able to read it, you can change it to anything. Then you can draw or take a picture from your trip and upload it. Now, the only way that you can upload a personal picture is if you purchase the program $19.99 for a year, or I'm sorry, for a month. But I'm just going to use a gallery photo that they have here. This is the variety of photos that they have. You can click anything that they have and use it. So I'm just going to click a random picture. Okay. And then you're going to click just to upload it. If you wanted to upload a picture, it gives you steps by step how to upload your picture. Just make sure it's in a location where you can find it easily. Then this picture right here, down here, it actually allows you to create a caption. So this picture shows a fly that we captured at Lynch's River Park. Okay, you can put anything down there as long as it correlates with your picture. Okay, then you're going to go to the next page, and we prepared for the trip. So this allows the students to reflect on how we got to Lynch's River Park. Before we went there, we of course had to give money to our teacher and turn in our permission slip. Okay, that's probably the first thing that they remember about the field trip. And then if you want to, you can take a picture of a student turning in their paper, but because you're probably doing this after the fact of your field trip already happening, you can just take a picture of a student turning in a piece of paper just to signify them turning in a permission slip. Okay, so if you wanted to add a picture, you just click add the picture, and then these selections will pop up. If you want to choose a picture, you have to go to My Pictures, but until you're a registered user, you cannot use a personal picture of your own. Okay, so you can just use any of these pictures if you want. Alright, and then you can put another caption which tells you what this picture shows, and you can say this picture shows a student turning in their field trip money and permission slip. Okay, Now, of course, the text may run off the page, but it always fixes it automatically. Okay? Alright, so once you finish editing these 2 pages, then you're going to go ahead and go to the next page. Okay? To get there, how did you get there? Well, of course, we took the school bus to get to Lynch's River Park. Okay, and then they can upload a picture of a school bus if they want to, or if you took a picture while they were on the school bus, that will also work. Whichever one will work. Okay, and then if they were sitting next to their friends, this is a good time to show that this picture shows me and, not me first, but my friends and I sitting on the bus on our way to Lynch's River Park. Okay, very simple. Then you can go to the next page. Okay, the first thing we saw on the trip was a lot of trees. Okay, because where we went, it was basically the Discovery Center, and we were discovering the plants and the animals and different things like that. So for each page that you have, you will add a picture. So just make sure you have enough pictures, and I hope you took a lot of pictures, so that way that you can add each individual shot that you have from the field trip. So you can just put something or find something to put in there. Okay. Alright, and then you can explain what this picture shows. This picture shows a fish from the pond. Okay. Now, you're going to go by each individual page and fill it in. Okay. Each page has specific questions for any topic that you want. Okay. Now, once you finish, okay, you'll get to the last page and you'll answer the last question. This page right here, of course, is your ending page. Okay. And this is the back cover that you'll put about the author. Information about the author. Only if the book is going to be published or purchased or anything. Okay. So whenever you're done, you can click Save My Work. Now, if you needed to add a page, you can click Add a Page. You also have the worksheet that you can print out, which gives you an overview and an outline that you have of your book, or you can just go automatically to the cover page. This book map right here lets you see exactly what you've already done. So whenever students are creating this page, they can always see what they've done already. And if they added too many pages, you can just go back like this one right here. Oops, we didn't mean to add that. We can just delete that. And then it'll ask you, are you sure if you want to delete this page? And you can click OK. Alright? So, then once you got everything that you want, you're going to click Save. Okay? And what you're going to have to do is enter your email address that you used, okay, to save your account. If you're a member, okay, you will just enter your username and password. But if you're not a member, you're just going to enter your email address and click Continue. Then it's going to take you to the website, okay? And this is where it gives you information about subscribing, okay? Like I said, the basic is $19 that you will pay for 1 year. And then you also have different purchases and subscriptions of the website that you can use. Okay, basic for $19 is a very good price. Plus you get to use it all the time to incorporate subjects, and students will love using a program like this. The way that way they can reflect on what they've done, and the book can also be published. So once you finish editing it and you click or enter your email address or your username and password, it's going to bring you to this page right here. And you'll see in the blue on the right hand side, right next to sign out, that it says that your book has been saved. If you ever want to pull your book back up, you just have to click right here. And it's bringing your book up exactly how you had it. Just back to the pages that we were on and everything. So that way that you can continue to work on it until it's published. Okay? if you make any changes, for example, the best thing that we saw on the trip, I'm going to add this, was the snake that was on the tree branch. Okay, and you can add another picture. Whatever you want to add. Okay. Alright, and then you can also edit this and say what it shows. Shows the snake on the branch. Okay. This picture back here, if you don't want it because it's hiding your text, you can always just delete it. The red X on each page shows you or tells you that you can delete anything. Okay. So, now that you made something new on your book, and you just want to just save it for right now, anytime that you make something new, you always want to click this save button. Okay? And each time that you click the save button, you're going to have to enter your email address. Go ahead and do that. That way you don't have to worry about your work being lost or anything. And then it's going to take you back to the page that you saw the first time that you click save. Okay? Then once you click save and you want to keep going back to it, you can click this version right here. Alright? And because I entered my username right now as my email address, you will see that it's right here. Okay? And you will also see that it is also on the title page. Okay? Because that is the name that I have on the account. So you can continue working on this. It's very easy. Okay? Now, once you're done, click save and continue. Now, the only way that you can purchase or print the book out, not print the worksheet, but print the book out itself as a book, is for you to purchase this program. $19. Okay, it's very easy, and you can actually get your district to support the fact that you're using this program, and your school district will love it. I believe every classroom should use this program because it's very easy. It allows kids to reflect on what they're working on, and it's a very easy program to use. You give them the outline, you work together, and kids love doing things like this and knowing that they can get an easy, finished, good looking product at the end. Okay, so you can always click sign out whenever you're done, or you can start all over and hit try for free. So this is the main screen that we came to whenever we first started. Okay, and this also gives you some student projects that they already did. This gives them some samples. So you can look at the samples that people have already created to give you some ideas. There's also lesson plans that are on this website that correlate with each individual template that's already on this website. This is very easy. It's kind of like Teachers Pay Teachers, where you get ideas. This is easy for any teacher to use. You have the lesson plans right here, where the Olympics, the Winter Olympics is the focus, and the standards that correlate. This is very cool and very easy to use in the classroom. So, if you want to use this, it already gives you a lesson plan. Of course, you may have to write it up in your format, but this is very easy for you to use. Okay? It gives you a lesson plan. It also gives you different ideas, writing prompts, activities that you can use, all this kind of stuff, and also tips that you can use, which is very important. So this is easy to use. Whenever you're done, you can just click the X button. This is also printer friendly, so you can print this out if you need to, just by clicking this button right here. So to go back, just hit the back button, and it brings you back to the previous screen. We also have videos on this website to see how it is used in action. So this is a very fun and easy website, easy way for kids to learn, and an easy way for a teacher to integrate project-based learning using the Common Core curriculum and creativity. Students will love it, and I know, and I can't wait to use it in my classroom. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope it helps you. Bye.